tell you to be home before dark?
I just lost track of time.
Alita,
You have to be responsible. You are someone very special.
Hey, kid.
not just a teenage girl.
Hey, what's your problem?
You can't remember.
What do you mean?
Doc found you in the scrapyard. So you must be from up there.
And I'm just an insignificant girl.
That's what they want you to think.
What is up, guys? Kid Critic is back with another review, and this review is on the new movie Alita Battle Angel, which is directed by Robert Rodriguez and stars Rosa Salazar, and it's about... Set several centuries in the future, the abandoned Alita is found in the scrapyard of Iron City by Ito, a compassionate cyber doctor who takes the unconscious cyborg Alita to his clinic. When Alita awakens, she has no memory of who she is, nor does she have any recognition of the world in which she finds herself in. As Alita learns to navigate her new life and the treacherous streets of Iron City, Ito tries to shield her from her mysterious past. And heading into this movie, I was very curious to see it, especially because it's a passion project for James Cameron, even though he's not directing the movie, but he is producing it, and I do believe he got a screenplay credit for this movie. And coming out of the film, I actually ended up really enjoying this movie. Now, the main thing that everyone is talking about is obviously the visuals, and I absolutely do agree the visuals look phenomenal in this movie. You definitely see where that $170 million budget, where it went. And the character of Alita, I think she looks just as good as like a Thanos who looked incredible in Infinity War. And just the rest of the visuals, the way the world looked was great. And speaking of the world that the movie takes place in, I was so curious to learn more about it. And at the end of the movie, I just had more questions about the world in which they live in. The action I thought was also really fun. There's some great action shots in the movie. The character of Alita I really enjoyed because it's like she takes the character, she's in this world that's just horrible, it's just going downhill, but yet she still has that positive attitude, and that's what I liked the most about her character. Christoph Waltz, who I love Christoph Waltz, I can't get enough of him. I thought he was great in the movie. I thought the relationship between him and Alita was phenomenal. They had that father and daughter relationship, which I really enjoyed. Now for the negative side of this movie, I thought the villains of this movie were horrible. They were written horribly, and Mahershala Ali, who I really like, was absolutely wasted in this movie. This movie could have been played by Billy Bob down the street. It wouldn't have made a difference. And I thought in the second half of the movie they just put in needless story elements. I'm like, well, we don't need this. I mean, you could have gone on the story with all these needed secondary elements, and it just added more time. And the second half, I just thought it dragged for me, and it just went on too long. I felt like the first half of the movie was really good, and I thought the second half of the movie was entertaining, mainly because of the action. Because the first half, it was just this basic story with Christoph Waltz finding this robot cyborg girl, and it's them establishing the world, and then after that it just gets on all these weird needless story elements. I'm we probably could have gone on without that. So overall, I did really enjoy Alita Battle Angel. Tell me down in the comment section below, what did you think of Alita Battle Angel? And with that said, guys, look out for the next review, and peace.